Good morning. How are you?
Are you okay if I congratulate you on being engaged?
Oh, thanks, Ryan.
I,
Thank you.
I know personal stuff is personal, but I just wanted to congratulate you because
I appreciate
I saw
that.
beautiful photos of what looked to be very romantic, and I have not done that yet. So I take notes from everybody in the world and universe that goes through that process.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very special process. And, you're right. I think I've always been a pretty private person, but when you're really getting ready to build a life with someone, obviously the world's going to know about it. And so it actually felt really fun to celebrate that with everyone, not just with our friends, but with, all the people out there in the digital community who've been with me for a long time. It's definitely a milestone, and to have had a year like this with that incredible moment with the girls and I coming together for the podcast, which we also told everyone about on your show. So thank you.
Yeah.
It's like it's a really lovely time.
We had our tarot cards read last week, and I guess your cards would be all lined up with good stuff. I don't know if you believe in that or not. I'm terrified by it.
Really?
Oh yeah, Sophia Bush. I don't like to know. I don't. I'm scared. Lola came on and she read everybody's cards, and I was scared. I am scared to death
Yours
because
wasn't that bad.
It's not that bad. I just don't want to know. I want to get up every
Not
day.
that bad.
It's
Yeah,
not
and it
that
wasn't
bad.
great.
But it wasn't great. It was
No.
interesting. She kept saying because I want to
interesting.
get up every day and not know. I'm just saying your cards are probably all good cards this year.
I mean, listen, I don't know. I've had my tarot cards read a time or two. My friend Angie is incredible at that. But for me, I just like all of it. I like all the information. I want to know all the mystical stuff. I want to know all the science stuff. I want to understand the chemistry of how things work. It's why I love playing a doctor on TV, because I literally get to get my hands in on surgical procedures. I want to know all of it, whether it's, science, mystical, whatever, everything in between. I kind of like information
the
in
knowledge.
general.
Yeah,
But
no,
you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Well,
Right.
not with this team here. They made me think it's gospel, and it's all I'll lose sleep over all year.
Okay,
Sophia,
you need to be sleeping. It is important. Says your new doctor friend. Sleep
yeah, I was gonna
matters,
say,
Ryan.
So you actually you can write prescriptions now. You really are. I could ask you for advice on my meniscus. You are playing.
Nope.
No, okay. This role
No.
in Good Sam. So you work in medicine with your father.
Yeah.
Tell us about the show.
What an interesting dynamic to explore, where there's this situation that I think a lot of people find themselves in. Are you gonna do what your parents did? Are you gonna kind of climb the ladder and take over the family business? My favorite deli around the corner from my old apartment in Chicago was like a 3-generation family business. People used to ask me if I wanted to grow up to be a photographer like my dad. I think that very often we idolize, what our parents do and the way that they've built our lives. And I know that's certainly true for my character. Her father is a rock star heart surgeon, and cardiothoracic surgery is such an incredible field to begin with. It's a field where only 3% of the surgeons are women. And to have a father who says, you're good at this and you can do this, really, I think, excuse me, gave Sam all this confidence. But also at work, he's a total bully. He's not kind to her. You don't even realize he's her dad for a long time. And when you find out, you're shocked because he's not a warm guy. And it feels timely to me, this sort of battle of the sexes and this whose leadership style is right. Are we cold and clinical at work, or are we entering into an era where we see each other more and we listen to each other more and we're more empathetic? That's the way I like to be, and that's the way Sam is. But Sam's dad doesn't like it. My dad thinks it's awesome.
Well, God willing, we are headed that way. Good Sam Wednesdays, 10/9 Central on CBS. Sophia Bush. And did you see that, guys? She acted like she had to clear her throat, but she suddenly just wanted to show us her engagement ring when she put it up into the lens. Did you see how she did that? So
I'm actually wearing these fancy rings that I borrowed today. I was running a little late this morning, and my ring is in its little bowl right next to my nightstand, and I was like, oh God. So I put these on this hand. I normally now I have them on both, but here we are.
Yeah,
those are stand-ins.
It happens.
All right, good luck with this
That's
series.
the thing of working from home, right? Like I ran in here, I look like a professional, but I'm wearing sweatpants on the bottom, and it doesn't matter.
Check it
Yeah,
out.
don't
This is
worry.
what I'm wearing right here.
There it is. See, the slippers are important too. We got to keep a little of our old swagger in the new year, right?
For sure. Take good care and congrats again, Sophia. Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Thanks, pal.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Sophia Bush.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
She's great.